on breathing in through the nose. If and when you're able, breathing back out through the nose. Relaxing your teeth and jaw, practicing that good Ujjayi breathing, breathing into the back of the throat. Creating that audible, whispery sound. And we'll take 10 more breaths in child's pose, or you could stay here for the rest of class, up to you. But just take this time to relax back over your heels, stretching your ankles, stretching the top of the foot. All right, keep breathing. I like to turn my palms upward here. It gives me a nice stretch for the lats. I'll usually move them around a couple times. Palm up, palm down, arms wide. Maybe elbows down with the hands together behind the back of the head in prayer hands. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Work up through the hands and knees, building our tabletop. Bringing our shoulders over the wrists, stretching apart the fingers, curling the toes under the feet. Getting ready for our cats and cows. Taking our next breath in, lifting the chest, looking up and forward, cow pose. Dropping the chin, exhale, rounding the shoulders. 4 more, slow. Alright, shaking it out. Working into puppy pose. Let's walk ourselves left, looking out over your left shoulder, your right foot. Taking a deep breath in, exhale. Doing a side bend to the other side, if you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, walking over to the other side. Deep breath in. One more time, walking your puppy over. Deep breath. Back through center. Working ourselves down onto the front. Setting up Sphinx pose. We'll take our arms shoulder width apart. Take our legs wide, pushing ourselves up away from the ground. Bringing our chin in, looking forward. Taking 5 breaths into a gentle back bend, the most gentle back bend perhaps. Feeling your chest rise as you breathe in. And your stomach sink as you breathe out. Keep breathing. I got a little bit of allergies today. One more breath in. And then relax the chin. Use the forearms to press back into narrow knee child's pose, bringing the knees together. Reaching down away from the ears. Taking a moment to tuck the chin in, smoothing out the back of the head. Relaxing the back after that spinal extension. And then we'll roll up to the top of the head, finding rabbit's pose, hammering out our lower back. Good. Building our plank. Bringing our shoulders over the wrists, feet together, stretching apart the fingers, and fire up your breath. Let's take 5 deep breaths right here. One more. Pressing back on your heels, finding downward facing dog. Looking back between your toes, walk your feet in place. And keep breathing. Tiptoeing forward towards the front edge of your mat. Walking yourself between the hands. We'll make 2 fists, separating the feet 2 fist distances apart. Unlocking the knees, dropping chest to thighs, chin to chest, taking left hand to right elbow, right hand to left elbow, and rocking and rolling. Bend your knees a lot in your ragdoll forward fold. One more deep breath after this one. And relaxing the arms. Dropping the hips back, lifting the chest. Inhale, reach up, look up. Spinal extension, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, lift the toes. Exhale, relax. All right, working ourselves into our sun salutations. We'll bring our feet a little closer together. Maybe 1 fist distance apart. First, working our mountain pose, we'll unlock our knees. Rolling our shoulders back, squeezing our shoulder blades together, big chest. Deep breath in, mountain pose. Exhale, relax. Shake it out. All right, working into sun salutation A. We'll inhale, reach up, look up, squeeze in the abs. And we'll exhale, hands through heart center, bend the knees, forward fold, looking back. Inhale, lifting halfway like a table, shoulders back, chest up, eyes forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, spinal extension, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Starts to tighten up the core. Let it all go, forward fold. Inhale up, find spinal extension. Exhale, hands through, heart center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. This time, exhale, plant the hands, step the feet, build your plank. Rocking forward on the toes, we'll inhale. This first time, exhale, dropping the knees, slithering down like a snake, keeping the chest up. Inhale, extend the elbows, finding cobra pose. Big breath in, drop the chin, exhale, press from plank to down dog. Now every time you get here, just instinctively start to walk your feet in place. We'll take our next breath in, lifting our left leg to the sky, finding 3-legged downward facing dog. And we're going to get comfortable here, so exhale, stay. Keep breathing. One more deep breath in after this one. Reach up. Exhale, step through, low lunge, getting left knee over left ankle. Reaching up. You can curl the toes under the back of the foot or relax the toes. I find that if you've had knee injuries or if you have kind of a troublesome relationship with your kneecap, you'll want to curl the toes under the foot. Keep breathing. One more deep breath in. Exhale, plant the right hand, lift the right knee, lean. Step through, inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, find spinal extension, reach up, look up. Exhale, sweeping the hands past the floor, sitting back into your chair pose. Now lift your toes here, stretch the foot. Keep breathing. Sit a little lower. Keep the chest up. One more deep breath. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet, build your plank. As we rock forward, this time finding half push-up, still sliding our hips and legs to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Drop the chin, exhale from plank, back to down dog. Walk it out. Inhale the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Keep it there. One more deep breath. Inhale. Step the right foot through, low lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, stay. One more deep breath. Inhale. Plant the left hand, lean. Step through. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, excuse me, inhale up, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Bringing feet together. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Drop our hips just a little bit. We'll inhale, look right. And we'll exhale, take left elbow outside, right knee for chair twist. Pushing our hands right in there to that breastbone. Trying to drop the hips to the depth of the knee. You got this. One more deep breath in. And out. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, chair twist going left. Really try and work on that trunk rotation. One more big breath. Forward fold, oh yes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet. Checking out upward facing dog. This time we'll work from low push-up. Flip the feet, inhale, hips up dog. Drop the chin, flip the feet, press up, down dog. Walk it out. Bringing your feet together, inhale, look forward, bend the knees like a spring. You can exhale, float, or step safely to the front of your mat. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling up, spinal extension, reach up, look up. Exhale, chair pose. Bringing those feet together. Inhaling, hands to heart center. We'll exhale, again, prayer twist, but we'll practice opening the arms. If our shoulders are wicked tight, we'll reach right arm behind the back. You got this. Two more deep breaths. Inhale up, reach up. Squeeze the glutes, relax the quads, and then exhale, twist left. Opening the arms, maybe wrapping one behind the back. Keep breathing. Two more deep breaths. Inhale. Oh, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float the feet back, plank pose. Now you choose your own vinyasa sequence. You can do cobra or up dog. Or you can skip and take a break each round. You don't have to do every single round. Walking it out. Let's work ourselves forward. Checking out 3 push-ups. And if you have to adjust your arms, that's cool. They don't have to be yoga push-ups. Walk it out. We'll inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot through. Standing lunge. Reaching out, 5 breaths. One more breath. Inhale. Hands plant. Exhale. Going through your vinyasa. Exhale, up and down. Walk it out. Inhale, rock forward, 3 push-ups. And then back down dog, right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through. Standing lunge. Also call this crescent warrior, crescent lunge. 5 breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands plant, step the feet. Rock forward. Up. Up and back. Walk it out. Feet together, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step safely or float. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, spinal extension, reach up. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the hips, chest expansion. Deep breath in. Exhale, 2 more. 20. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, chest expansion. Release the arms with care. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float the feet. Plank pose. Inhale forward. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale back. Walk it out. Inhale, left knee towards left elbow. One more, deep breath. Inhale, through center. Left leg reach, inhale. Exhale, left foot step. High lunge. Inhaling up. Exhale, relaxing the arms. Actively straightening the legs. Setting yourself up for pyramid pose. I'm going to fold myself forward over this left thigh. I can use fists, claws, no white knuckles. So flat palms are good. You can always stack the hands on the left foot and really challenge your balance. See, I just lost mine. My focal point for the eyes is my back right foot. Keep breathing. One more deep breath. Inhaling up, reach up. Exhale, pivot open, finding Warrior Two. My perfect Warrior Two, my left heel will draw a straight line to my right arch. As I actively straighten my right leg, my left knee carefully moves forward over the left ankle. I'll tighten up my core and stretch out my arms. Keep breathing. Trying to feel like you're not falling forward or back. You're right in the center. One more big breath in. Exhale, shake it out. Taking the left forearm to the left thigh, reaching the right arm to the sky, finding side angle. We can stay here or extend the right arm into extended side angle. And if we're an advanced student, we can practice whatever we want. Two more breaths. Dropping right hand to right thigh. Inhaling left arm to the sky, reverse warrior. Now mind that lunge, keep it going. Keep breathing. One more big breath. Exhale, windmill, hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale up and back. Walk it out. Inhaling right knee, right elbow. Really breathe. One more deep breath in. Through center. Kick it up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step. Inhale up, find your crescent lunge. Actively straightening the legs. Carefully folding out forward into pyramid pose. It's a perfect place for a yoga block, but fists are good. Empty out your breath. Inhale up. Exhale, pivot open, Warrior Two. So tightening up the glutes, bringing the waist under the body, getting your lunge going, stretching out the arms, Warrior Two. One more breath. Inhale. Shake it out. Working into that side angle of choice. Getting right forearm over right thigh, reaching left arm to the sky. And we can stay or we can reach overhead. Extended side angle. One more deep breath in. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Reaching up and overhead. Keeping your lunge going. Last breath in. Windmills all around. Plank it up. Up dog, cobra, plank, Down dogs. Bringing your feet together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, spinal extension, reach up, look up. Exhale, interlacing the fingers behind the hips, chest expansion. Find your breath. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float the feet back. Working through your half series there. Inhale. Exhale, up and back. Walk it out. Rolling right, side plank. Two more breaths. Through center, breathe out. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Standing lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, pyramid pose. And I got a couple curveballs coming your way, so don't jump ahead. Emptying out our breath, we'll work onto the hands. Kicking the right leg to the sky, finding standing splits. And if you're up 2 inches or 20 feet, you're doing it. Keep reaching that leg up. And if you could get up close and personal with that left knee, give it a nice smooch. Thanks, knee. Stepping back in control. We'll inhale up. And we'll exhale, pivot over. Warrior two. Finding your breath. Emptying out your breath, working into that side angle of choice. Maybe we work left fist, left hand down to the floor to a block. Dropping right arm. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Maybe practicing a half bind. Still lunging, I know. I caramba. Let's work through center, actively straightening the front leg. Inhale, reaching out and forward, setting up for triangle pose. Reaching right onto the sky. Now in triangle, we can look straight up or straight down. We can do the same in angle and reverse warrior. We just want to avoid looking outward. One more, big breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale through. Inhale up. Up and back. Walk it out. Inhale. Roll left side plank. Two more deep breaths. Find center. Inhale, right leg reach. Oops. Exhale, step the right foot through. Inhale up. Exhale, pyramid. Keep breathing. Emptying out your breath, planting the hands, kicking that left leg to the sky. Oh, this side's way tighter. Why? Why? Oh, why? Because stepping back in control. Inhaling up. Exhale. Fixing that warrior two. Empty it out, working into that side angle of choice. Slowly moving left hand to left thigh. Inhaling right arm to the sky, reversed warrior. Maybe practicing that same half bind. Keep breathing. Slowly working through center. Down into triangle pose. One more big breath in. Hands plant. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale up and back. Walk it out. Feet together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, reach up, look up. Exhale, stay, spinal extension. Reaching up, not swaying your back, squeeze your glutes. Going for it. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, prayer hands. Tiptoes. Lifting our heels, working down through squat stretch into tiptoe pose. Slowly working down. Got to keep our heels up. Slowing it down. Working into that tiptoe. Now you can stay here, working the arms forward, or you could work back towards Hindu squat, where my butt works towards my heels. It's pretty safe, because usually you can just fall forward. Working from our tiptoe into our crow pose. So in flow regard, it could just be as simple as up and I'm a crow. But if I was to break it down for you, you'd have your hips up, you'd have your arms forward. I'd set my knees in the back of my tricep near my armpit. I'll lift 1 foot, 2 foot, red foot, blue foot, squeeze my feet up. then I'm a crow. Nicely done. We have a much better example happening here. My crow's a little rusty, but we'll use this time to work into a water break. So grab a sip of water if you need a sip of water. And we'll work on some single-legged standing exercises, single-legged balance. All right, any requests today? Do we want to do our half moon dancer combo?
How about eagle?
Schmeagle? Okay, we'll do Schmeagle pose. So let's start by just warming up our hips, standing cradle to baby. Taking right hand to that left foot, left hand to that left shin, stretching out our hip. And we'll work into a 4 square sit, stretching out our left cheek, maybe applying a little bit of, not too much pressure. I keep my foot flexed to not weaken the knee. Up, switch. Working that other side. Lifting on up. In that 4 square sit. Still breathing. Focusing your eyes. Up and out. Alright, next we're going to try a really fun exercise for center of gravity. I'm going to step left foot in front of right foot. Maybe you have a wall next to you if you need it. So I got right arm over left arm. Elbows up at chin height. I'm going to take a couple breaths to just look straight forward and relax. And I'm going to close my eyes. Don't fall and die on me. I lost it. That side needs some work. Let's work the other side. Taking right foot in front of left foot. Try and be in between, not all on the back leg. So bend both knees a little bit. Maybe that would help me out on the other side. I'm going to take left arm over right. Lift my elbows up to shoulder height. Take a couple clearing breaths. And then closing your eyes. I lost it. That side was easier than the other side though. I got some work to do. Alright, working into eagle pose. Crossing left knee over right knee, squeezing the knees together. Now I've got left over right, so I'm going to take right over left. I'm going to work on stacking my elbows, squeezing my feet together, lifting my elbows up, lifting my elbows up to shoulder height. With this shoulder, I can bring palms to touch in the snake form. However, the other side, I got to get creative. Slowly release. Alright, shake it out. Working this other side. Crossing right knee over left. chicken leftover right on top, lifting my elbows up. And as you can tell, I have to stack hands. I can't quite get them, but I'm trying. Shake it out. All right, now this is one of my favorite exercises, the bit abstract. I like to turn the top of my foot down here, and I'm leaning back, stretching out all those tiny little fine muscles on the top of the foot that we never do. Now my back's nice and straight. I've bent the knee so that I could get a little bit of this back extension. I'll slowly release. Working that other side. Pushing the top of the foot down. And you'll have one side, usually your non-dominant side, that will be a little tighter. Your dominant side, since it's a little bit in better use, is paradoxically less tight. I know this one sometimes will work. Full on back extension.
I don't like it.
I said it's one of my favorite. So one of the things from the Bikram tradition that I actually do like is they taught me a lot about bringing my head back safely. There's a lot of times where I don't feel like I had a good enough instruction for that. I lift my head up, and so these muscles come up. I'm not just loose back here. All right, let's work gorilla pose. In gorilla pose, we're gonna take the hands under the feet. And we're going to do a little bit of light self-massage with our toes. We can do a couple inhales, like halfway lift style. But bend your knees a lot, relax your head and neck. Before we roll into a ball, we'll practice a really narrow squat, working our weight back in the heels, knees over the ankles. Just practicing getting our center of gravity all the way to the back of the foot. You should have no forward pressure on the toes. The knees are actually behind the toes. So this is just a fun way to kind of get a little bit more flexible here without taking the knees at angles. All right, roll like a ball.
Oops, I'm off my edge.
One more. Working up in the boat pose. See if you can roll right into it. We're working on squeezing the knees together. Sitting up tall. This is a perfect place for you to, in the future in your workouts, add some weights. In Pilates, they have various exercises just to destroy your will to survive, like doing bicep curls and boat pose. And so that's something fun. See if we can push it to its apex. Bringing our peace fingers to the big toes. Sucking in the guts, bouncing up on those sits bones. You can always practice that one at a time. We'll check out that low boat. Stretching out. Stretch all the way out. Deep breath in. Tuck the chin. Let's come up for one. Hold it. Let's bring the hands together. Prayer hand position. Squeeze the knees tight. One more breath. Crisscross. Applesauce. All right, working into some seated windmills. First one direction. Let's do 3 each side. Back the other direction. Making our
Oh,
almost out. Interlacing our fingers behind the hips. Let's shake out our chest expansion in a little pendulum swing. And then some figure 8 patterns. Just working the shoulders to a looser state, getting ready for modified double pigeon. Alright. So keeping our crisscross applesauce the first way. This is a perfect place for a block, bolster, pillow, prop, whatever. We're going to inhale up. Exhale, work forward. So you're going to feel it mainly on one hip, but you'll feel both hips. You might still be up real tall, but we're relaxing the back of the head, relaxing the neck, working ourselves down essentially into a seated forward fold with crisscrossed ankles, crisscrossed legs. We'll take 10 more breaths. This is a good place to do a little light self-massage, maybe. Back of the scalp, shoulders. One way to get more relaxed here is by outstretching the arms and then doing mock push-ups. Just slowly loosening with every breath out. Feeling how you become less flexible as you breathe in. More flexible as you breathe out. And the most flexible after you've taken a breath. A few more on this side. Alright, coming back. Let's shake it out. We're going to do a little counter stretch. Seated crescent moon. We're going to drop our left arm to the outside of left knee. Inhale and right arm up and over. We can drop left elbow if we keep both butt bones grounded. So don't have one cheek flying high, have both cheeks grounded. And then slowly working your counter stretch back through center and to the other side. My head disappeared. And slowly back through center. Switch directions with the ankles. It's going to feel alien because you always crisscross to the same side. Alright, inhaling up. Exhaling into your modified double pigeon. Now, it's going to feel slowly down into it. Where I'm not trying to collapse my spine, I'm trying to stretch out from my trunk. And then at the very end, I'm tucking in my chin in a good fold. Let's get about 5 more good breaths. Shake out our legs. Working into a seated twist. We'll pull this left foot inside the right knee, or if you have more flexibility outside, taking the right bicep to the top, that left knee sitting up tall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the left hand. And you could always ease into your stretch. No need to rush. Just don't slouch. center. Just a quick, gentle stretch. The next exercise is less than gentle. Inhaling up. Exhale, sit up tall. And slowly coming back through center. All right, let's roll to the back. Let's interlace our fingers behind the back of the head, squeezing the forearms to the face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently rolling chin towards chest. Slowly lowering the head back down more smoothly. All right, let's pull the knees in. Rocking gentle circles with the knees. Back the other way. Let's lift the feet. Drop the feet. Working up. Setting up for camel pose. All right. Now we're going to break down a few different camels. The first one is single arm, so my glutes are tight, my pelvis is not tilted forward, it's neutral, tight glutes, tall spine. I'm going to turn my body, taking right hand to right heel, toes are tucked on right foot, and here I am in a side bend, reaching left arm up. I'll look up after it, or I can look down. In the same way that we have warrior two, reverse warrior, side angle and triangle. Not out, up, or down. When I exit single arm camel, I drop that top arm first. I come back before I start to turn. And I work it around. Working that other side. Same idea. Neutral pelvic tilt. I'm going to work with the extended spine, taking left hand to that left foot, reaching right arm up. So I'm in my single arm camel. I can look straight up or I can look down, but my hips continue forward. As you can tell, I'm not tilting my pelvis. Slowly drop that right arm, bringing first the body and then back. All right, so our counter pose for this is rabbit, where we tuck our head and we hammer out the lower back. Now we'll check out regular camel. Now we can do no hands or both hands. We can do toes down, toes up, or toes under versus toes not under. Now we're going to work both hands back. For some people you can do this, but it's not chest opening. That's why I prefer hand back. But I don't want to reach inside. I want to reach on top of. All right, now that I found my heels, when I escape, I'll escape one arm at a time. And if I was to do that without all the way coming back, I might just be right here. All right. That's a new pose we hadn't worked on in any of these videos, so I hope that it was something that you can practice and not hate. We'll shake it out one more time in that rabbit's pose. And we'll end with a fold. So we just did an extension, so it's time for a fold. Let's shake it out. Let's extend our heels. We'll fluff our pillows. Reaching up. Exhale, seated forward fold. Oh, I feel the camel. Ah. 10 more breaths. If you've been watching these videos, I got more flexible. I can easily grab my feet without crying on the inside. Emptying out your breath, slowly coming back up, rolling out the shoulders. All right. Thank you to those of you that showed up today. If you have any questions, never hold them. Feel free to message me. We'll be back next week, Tuesday, 4:40. Get your dead body on. Go do the corpse. And we'll catch you next time.